Let me tell you something you already know. Time is the most precious commodity. You can't buy it. You can't borrow it. It's the one thing that no matter how much wealth or power you have, you can never get more of. Once it's gone, it's gone. Every moment that passes is a moment you can never reclaim. Some people act like they have all the time in the world. They sit back, relax, and let the minutes slip away, thinking they can always catch up later. They procrastinate. They waste hours on things that don't matter. They scroll endlessly through social media, binge-watch shows, and engage in idle chatter. But let me tell you, time doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't pause for you to get your act together. It doesn't wait for you to be ready. Time keeps moving, with or without you. The world keeps turning, the sun keeps rising and setting, and the clock keeps ticking. Every second that ticks by is a second you'll never get back. Each moment is a fleeting opportunity, a chance to do something meaningful. So, the question is, what are you going to do with the time you have left? Are you going to let it slip through your fingers? Or are you going to seize it and make the most of it? Are you going to let it slip through your fingers? Are you going to watch as the days turn into weeks, and the weeks into months, without making any progress? Or are you going to grab hold of it and make it count? The choice is yours. You have the power to decide how you spend your time, how you prioritize your tasks, and how you chase your dreams. But choose wisely, because time waits for no one. It is relentless, it is unforgiving, and it is the one thing you can never get back once it's gone. So make every second count. Think about something you really want. A new car? A dream vacation? Maybe it's starting your own business. Now ask yourself, what are you willing to trade for it? You see, everything in life has a price. And the price of success? That price is time. Every goal you want to achieve, every dream you want to chase, it all requires an investment of your time. But here's the good news. Time is a fair investor. The more you put in, the more you get out. So stop treating time like it's an endless resource. It's not. Start valuing your time like the precious gift that it is. Invest it wisely, and you'll be amazed at the returns. We all do it. We all find ourselves caught in the web of distractions, whether it's scrolling through social media, binge-watching shows, or simply daydreaming. It's a universal habit. We put things off until the last minute. Deadlines approach, and we scramble to get things done, often sacrificing quality for speed. We tell ourselves we'll do it tomorrow or next week, convincing ourselves that we have plenty of time. We make lists, set reminders, and yet the tasks remain undone. Or maybe even next year. We push our dreams and goals further into the future, thinking that someday the perfect moment will arrive. But let's be real, procrastination is a thief. It sneaks into our lives, stealing precious moments that we can never get back. It steals your time, your productivity, and your peace of mind. The more we delay, the more overwhelmed we feel, creating a vicious cycle of stress and anxiety. Procrastination is like hitting the snooze button on your dreams. Each time you delay, you're postponing your potential and the life you truly want to live. You're delaying your own success, one wasted hour at a time. Every moment spent procrastinating is a moment lost forever, a moment that could have been used to move closer to your goals. And the worst part? It's usually based on fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of success itself. These fears hold us back, making us doubt our abilities and potential. But here's the thing about fear. It's a natural part of the human experience. Everyone feels it, but not everyone lets it control their actions. You gotta feel it and do it anyway. Embrace the fear, use it as a motivator, and take that leap of faith. Don't let fear paralyze you. Break the chains that hold you back and run towards your dreams with determination and courage. Don't let it keep you stuck in a cycle of inaction. Take decisive steps, no matter how small, to move forward. Break free from procrastination and start taking control of your time. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Start now and watch your life transform. We live in a world filled with distractions. Social media, emails, notifications, they're all competing for our attention. It's like a constant barrage on our time, pulling us in a million different directions. These distractions are time thieves, plain and simple. They rob you of your focus, your productivity, and ultimately, your results. You have to be ruthless with your time. Identify your biggest distractions and eliminate them. Turn off notifications, silence your phone, and create a dedicated workspace. Do whatever it takes to protect your time and stay focused on what matters. Remember, you can't achieve greatness if you're constantly getting sidetracked. Section 5. Motivation. Fueling your time machine. Let's talk about motivation. It's the driving force that propels you forward, the fuel that keeps you going when things get tough. Motivation is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. It's the inner spark that ignites your passion and keeps you moving towards your goals, no matter how challenging the journey may be. But here's the thing about motivation. It's not some magical force that appears out of thin air. It doesn't just show up when you need it the most. Instead, it's something you have to actively seek out and nurture. It's a process that requires effort and dedication. You have to cultivate it. Just like a gardener tends to their plants, you need to tend to your motivation. This means setting clear goals, creating a plan, and taking consistent action. It means finding ways to stay inspired and keeping your eyes on the prize. You have to find what inspires you, what lights that fire in your belly. It could be a dream you've had since childhood, a vision of your future self, or the desire to make a difference in the world. Whatever it is, let it be your guiding star. Maybe it's a personal goal, a role model, or a burning desire to prove something to yourself. It could be the desire to achieve something that others said you couldn't, or the need to fulfill a promise you made to yourself, or a burning desire to prove something to yourself. Whatever it is, let it be the fuel that drives you forward. Let it be the reason you get up in the morning and the motivation that keeps you going when things get tough. Whatever it is, hold on to it. Keep it close to your heart, and let it be your constant reminder of why you started this journey in the first place. Let it be the fuel that powers your time machine. Use it as fuel to power your time machine. Because when you're motivated, time becomes your ally. It becomes a resource that you can use to your advantage, rather than something that slips away. Because when you're motivated, time becomes your ally. You're no longer wasting it. You're investing it in something you believe in. You're making every second count and using it to move closer to your goals. You're no longer wasting it. You're investing it in something you believe in. You're turning your dreams into reality, one step at a time. So find your motivation, hold on to it, and let it fuel your journey. Because with the right motivation, anything is possible. Section 6. Goal setting. Giving time a direction. Imagine you're driving a car with no destination in mind. You're just cruising, aimlessly wandering without a clear path. That's what it's like to live without goals. Goals give your time a direction, a purpose. They provide a roadmap to follow, a finish line to strive for. Without goals, it's easy to fall into the trap of simply existing, rather than truly living. So, set goals that excite you, goals that scare you a little. Write them down, break them down into smaller steps, and then attack them with everything you've got. Section 7. Prioritization. Separating the urgent from the important. Not all tasks are created equal. Some are urgent, demanding immediate attention, while others are important, contributing to your long-term goals. The key is to learn how to distinguish between the two. Prioritize ruthlessly. Focus on the tasks that will move the needle, the ones that will have the biggest impact on your life. Learn to say no to distractions and time wasters. Delegate tasks when possible. Remember, you can't do everything at once, but you can do the most important things first. This is how you make every minute count. Section 8. Time management tools and techniques. There are countless tools and techniques out there designed to help you manage your time more effectively. From calendars and planners to productivity apps and time-tracking software, the options are endless. Experiment with different tools and find what works best for you. The key is to find a system that helps you stay organized, focused, and on track. But remember, tools are just that, tools. They're only as effective as the person using them. Section 9. The power of now. We often get so caught up in thinking about the past or worrying about the future that we forget to appreciate the present moment. But the truth is, the present moment is all we really have. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, but the present is a gift. That's why it's called the present. So slow down, breathe, and savor the moment. Be present in your interactions, appreciate the little things, and find joy in the journey. Section 10. Your time starts now. We've covered a lot of ground today. We've talked about the importance of time, the dangers of procrastination and distractions, and the power of motivation and goal setting. But now it's time to put all of this into action. You see, knowledge without action is meaningless. It's time to stop making excuses and start making progress. Your time is now. Don't waste another second. Go out there and make your mark on the world. The clock is ticking, and the time for action is now.